So this fucking phone keeps shutting itself down because Google are such fucking wankers who can't keep a fucking phone able to record a video stream over a period of a minute or two, you incompetent fucks. So anyway, so here we have this monitor on the left, which is a DVI and VGA. And we have this one, which is straight VGA, and this, which is kind of an old school VGA, HDMI, you know, all the bits that are wonderful. And over here we have a movement in towards the lies and propaganda of the whole digital multi-standard, you know, that bullshit these wankers feed you. The bullshit the wankers feed you. That we've got something new for you now, boys. It's called digital. It'll wipe your arse, because that's all you'll be able to fucking do with it. Anyway, so, and here we have my little comm setup. I don't know what I capture on things, you know, because Google are so fucking incompetent. I don't have the wisdom of Shiva's arms. I really don't. And so this is basically a little wireless kind of setup. So at the bottom I have an Asus router, which is a little engine that'll run OpenVPN basically. And I turn off the radio, I turn everything off. Everything's turned off on it. All that it is a VPN kind of Ethernet bridge. That's all it does. And then above it I have this modem, and it just does Ethernet to SIM. So I take my SIM out of my phone, I put it in it. And I use a Gomo SIM, which are a great service. And I got in early. I was lucky I got in early. And I think they're backed by the Air network. And I'm using this new little phone, which doesn't seem too bad. The phone seems responsive, but the operating system's a load of shite. Like, I can't do the simplest thing like record a video for 5 minutes. I couldn't fucking turn it on with the SIM in the wrong fucking slot. And they've moved the fucking navigation all over the shop. They haven't a fucking clue what they're doing, basically. They're the most incompetent fucks I've ever had any notion of any dealing with. Fucking moving your whole navigation around and changing the way the basic function of the machine works because some guy in marketing thought it would be good, like. Anyway, that's where and so where I'm going with these is I used to get these cards and they'd have 3 fucking things on them. And I want to fucking have everything working. When I've got a fucking way into something, I want that fucker to work. So I've got 3 slots on my graphics card. One is the so-called HDMI, one is the so-called DVI, and one is the so-called VGA. So the first thing I've done is I've taken a connector off the end of I took the VGA off the end of the card and I moved it back into the machine, aside from the port inside. And I put a connector that splits VGA into 2 VGA. So it's a male VGA into 2 female VGAs. And the connections aren't great, so I just sellotaped it together. It's never going to come apart with a bit of sellotape around it. And now out the back, I have 2 good VGA connectors that I can be abusive with, you know. I can be abusive with them. I can hold them in my hand and abuse them. And slot in and out. And I don't have to worry about all these fucking stupid posts and all this bollocks you need at the back of a PC. And then, so that's that. And I'm just going to chew up Windows till it gives me what I want. You know, I'm not taking no from these people anymore. Your machines are bollocks. I'm going to chew what I want and eat and shit what I want all over you. And these are my 2 boxes from the SkaterBois. The SkaterBois, one with an 8 and one without. So we're going to name these boxes that it came in. We're still rolling. And people say to you that, you know, making money is a bad thing intrinsically. That those that have more money than you are worse than you. It's an inverse relationship. Whereas often the people who make the money are the people making the good decisions. And the people looking at those who have money are the people making the bad decisions. So it's very hard to be so stupid, really. So I'm going to call this leveraging. Leveraging. And I'm going to call it leveraging skate or boys. So this is called leveraging SkaterBois 1. And we'll call this one Revealing SkaterBois. Revealing SkaterBois. And SkaterBois will always be my love. SkaterBois will always be my love.